A while later, he goes along with them and tactfully lets Ellie know that the grasshoppers are for sure piece of a vile plan by Biosyn. In the meantime, Dodgson meets with Dr. Henry Wu, B.D. Wong, who has since become repentant of his activities in aiding push these trials along, as he takes note of that the grasshoppers have developed at a disturbing rate. In Malta, a partner of Dodgson's, Sonoya Santos Dickon Lackman, calls him to say that Maisie and Beta have been moved independently to Biosyn HQ. Owen and Claire likewise show up and rejoin with Barry. He carries them to an underground market dinosaur ring, where creatures are being sold, eaten, or compelled to battle. Claire meets Kayla Watts Duander Insightful, a pilot who flies for the merchants. She cautions Claire about meddling with anybody there, however in the long run consents to assist Claire with tracking down Maisie. As this occurs, Owen and Barry stay stowed away and witness D. Delacourt meeting with Santos to carry Atrociraptors. The two face and battle Delacourt and his men. Owen orders him to say where Maisie and Beta are, and he simply gives him Santos' name before he gets eaten by dinosaurs in the battling ring. Claire battles Santos and discovers that Maisie is set out toward Biosyn, and she surpasses a free dinosaur prior to joining Kayla. Barry captures Santos, however not before she sicks one of her dinosaurs on Owen, who is riding a cruiser to find Claire and Kayla. He figures out how to load onto Kayla's plane similarly as she is preparing to take off with Claire. And Owen utilizes the cruiser to knock the dino off the slope and into the sea. Maisie shows up at HQ and meets Wu. He clarifies for her that while she is a clone of Charlotte's, she is likely Shay her genuine little girl since she brought forth her. Maisie watches video film of Charlotte, Elva Quaver, and sees when she was pregnant with Maisie. Charlotte experienced a hereditary infection. However, she figured out how to change Maisie's DNA to eliminate all hints of the illness. Wu trusts that by concentrating on Maisie's DNA, he can switch the beetle flare-up by adjusting the DNA. Al and Ellie slip into the control space for the grasshoppers to get a DNA test, similarly as Maisie attempts to escape with Beta. Dodgson sounds the alert, which makes the insects swarm around Alan and Ellie. Yet they figure out how to get out securely. They meet Maisie, who can say for sure what their identity is. She goes along with them as they run. They are found by Ramsey, who consents to help them since he views Biosyn's work as untrustworthy. He sends them away in a monorail to somewhere safe and secure. Ellie lets Maisie know that she knew Charlotte as an understudy, and says she was a splendid and kind individual. In the air, Kayla's plane is gone after by a genuine Quetzalcoatlus, driving Claire to discharge and fall into the trees after they tear her parachute. Owen and Kayla collide with a close-by ice lake. They endeavor to securely advance across it, however are pursued by another dinosaur. The two make it across without a moment to spare and go to move Claire. She gets down from the tree, however needs to discreetly sidestep a Pyroraptor that has been following her in the backwards. Owen and Kayla stow away as the T-Rex shows up to eat, however she is held off by a Giganotosaurus, a lot bigger hunter. They figure out how to get to Claire. Alan, Ellie, and Maisie are clearing their path through sinkholes and find dinosaurs going after, provoking them to run until they make it outside. In the meantime, Ian verbally smacks Dodgson around for his activities, and Dodgson fires him. Ian works with Ramsey to return to Ian's companions. He assists them with getting away from the dinosaurs by liberating them from the walled-in area. Dodgson then, at that point, burns down the beetle lab to obliterate proof. The flaring grasshoppers break free and start flying out from the shadows. Alan, Ellie, Ian, and Maisie endeavor to beat a huge dinosaur in a van, yet a thump down a slope. Fortunately, they land close to Owen, Claire, and Kayla, rejoining the previous two with Maisie. Claire likewise will meet Ellie while Owen meets Alan. The gathering is then followed by the Giganotosaurus, who nearly gets Maisie, however she gets away. Ian fights it off by tossing a consuming material into its mouth. While the legends work on a departure plan, Biosyn begins to catch fire, constraining the representatives to escape. Dodgson endeavors to snatch his work, and Amzi lets him know off one final time prior to leaving. Dodgson endeavors to move away in the monorail, yet is cornered by a threesome of Dilophosaurus, who make a feast out of him. Beta happens upon the legends and is quieted so they can securely bring her along. They are likewise found by Wu, who has figured out how to change the grasshopper's DNA to stop the spread. Similarly, as the gathering readies their leave, the Giganotosaurus returns, yet is then gotten between the T-Rex and the Therizinosaurus. The people escape to stay away from the dino battle, and it closes when the T-Rex drives Giganotosaurus into the Therizinosaurus's paws. After getting back to somewhere safe, Alan and Ellie revive their sentiment and later head to Washington, D.C. to affirm against biosyn. Wu's work is a triumph and stops the insect spread. Owen, Claire, and Maisie get back and rejoin Beta with Blue. Prior to withdrawing once more into the woodland, Blue offers one final look with Owen. One last voice